was an adjustment, you know. Anytime you go to another team in the middle of the season, it's going to be an adjustment. And then, you know, as the defending champs, you know, a lot of pressure. And, you know, it was a different situation for me than I've ever been in my career. You know, coming off the bench, playing short minutes, you know, trying to figure out how to, you know, stay confident and be aggressive, you know, and sometimes not have the ball in your hands. And so, you know, I feel like I've had a little bit over two months now and definitely adjusted and figuring things out.
Did that Miami game kind of turn things for you?
Yeah, it was, you know, the Miami game definitely helped because it was a game where I was just able to be aggressive and go back to kind of playing, you know, the way I'm used to. And so it definitely helped me, you know, kind of jumpstart me and get my confidence back a little bit because, you know, games before that I, you know, wasn't getting many attempts, many looks, just kind of floating around. And, you know, when I do that, I kind of lose confidence. So, the Miami game was definitely helpful.
Because it was that night, Deron, when you told us that the normal role you've been playing here was harder for you because you've never done it before.
Yeah.
So was it a case of almost carrying over what happened that night in Miami into this new role?
Yeah, and just, you know, just kind of mentality, just, you know, be aggressive, you know, stay aggressive, stay confident, you know, whether you play 13 minutes like tonight or 30, you know, just gotta go with the flow.
You said you checked in with Kyle before you came, or you came to Cleveland to see what the culture was like, and then there wasn't many wins once you joined as maybe you expected. Did you get a sense for what this team's about during the playoffs more so?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was definitely frustrating, you know, coming over and then losing, and like I said, couldn't really figure out how to get going. You know, and anytime I think you're losing, it just makes it worse. You know, if you're winning, everything's good, you know. But we were losing. We had losing records since I was there, so you know, it was a struggle at first. But you know, there were some wins where, you know, you definitely knew what we can do. You know, especially like the Boston win. It was like, all right, you know, we're locked in, we're ready to go, and then we come out and stink it up 2 nights in a row after that. So it was frustrating again. But you know, I think for, you know, for this team, you know, just being on the other end of it and then now being with them. You know, it's hard to stay locked in for 82 games when you've been playing into June 4 or 5 years in a row. You know, it's hard to get up for, you know, teams that are, you know, not playing for anything. You know, teams when they sit guys out, it's hard to get up for those guys. And so I think that's what you saw a little bit of. But now, you know, like I said, everybody's locked in and it's a whole different feeling.
What's so special about the group, you know, that played in the fourth quarter the other night, and do you guys have a special chemistry, or what do you think it is?
Yeah, I mean, we just play with a good pace, good tempo. You know, we move the ball around. You know, play solid team defense, and you know, I think, like I said, the main thing is just the ball's moving. You know, we don't get stagnant. You know, there's not a lot of one-on-one, you know, going on. It's just a great, you know, great brand of basketball.
Have you learned anything about LeBron since you?
I played with the man at the 2 Olympics, so, you know, I've known a lot about him since then, and just what kind of leader he is, what kind of player he is, and, you know, now you get to see it. Well, I get to see it day in and day out then, because we were stuck with each other for, you know, 6 weeks, but you know, more so now. You know, it's a different feel.
How different is this team when you are able to play this way off the bench?
You know, I just feel like I can help out in a lot of different ways. You know, I can, you know, take a lot of the pressure off LeBron, so he doesn't have to just, you know, he's playing high minutes anyways, but so he doesn't just have to handle it and feel like he has to do everything, you know, every minute of the game. You know, and so you know, I'm just here to help, man. I'm here to, like I said, when my name's called, my number's called, just go in there and contribute. Whether it's, you know, last game shooting 1 shot, you know, playing solid defense, you know, just making solid plays, not making mistakes, or tonight where, you know, being a little more aggressive and scoring the ball and doing that.
Deron, you mentioned the confidence when you first came over. Did you think it was just a matter of time?